eyes are bloodshot. Lust like a fiend, I don't feel what you feel for anyone or anything. Broken but I don't need you to fix me. Numb to the pain, I could drown in the rain. My demon's safe, kept in my grave. Drunk of a mistake, addicted to the everlasting hell. So I take another drag, throw up in the sand. The darker that it gets, the easier I can breathe. on the road, losing track of days. I pull you in while you pull away. It's like I always play to lose you. I saw your eyes filling up with tears. You pulled the plug and then you disappear. This home has never felt so empty. Effortless the way you left me. Cut me open with your own two hands. Breathing is so difficult to comprehend when the air I breathe is taken from me. It's my fault that you're gone. I've been digging in the dirt, finding every way to hurt. There's no light, it's just time. Feel my body growing numb. Watch me as I come undone. Is there relief in the misery?
You know they all got the sauce.
Hello. Friday. Hello. Chat. What's up, CLD? What's up, Frankie? Yet again, we are here for Picky Friday. We were going to do something different today. That being, play Call of Duty. But, my Steam is just being stupid, to say the least. Currently, Steam still says that I'm playing Call of Duty when I'm not. Call of Duty HQ is open in the background on my computer, and it won't go away. So, that's annoying. But yeah. So maybe we'll have to turn the stream off and back on again, because the Call of Duty thing, I probably should have restarted my computer before going live, to be fair. But, yeah, it won't go away. Like, I hit the end task button, like, 7 times, nothing. And it's just there. I don't know what it's doing, but it's taking up 600 megabytes of memory that I need for it to not be doing. So, hopefully, that fucking dies down a little bit. But yeah, how you guys doing this week? I love the opening credits because it's the only way I'm seen on stream now. Listen, Ant, you got, I thought you said you got, off at some point that you were gonna stream when a game comes out. What game was it you were saying? You're saying it literally just on the podcast. That's another thing. I forgot that we didn't put out the podcast today yet because you wanted to edit it tonight. I'm also forgetting that. Jesus. I'm like, why did I feel like it's Thursday? Oh, because I didn't do work that I was supposed to do, technically, that I brain. But yeah. But you're here now. That's what matters most. That is true. Alright. So this Figure Friday. I don't have much to show off. I do have 2 things that I just received today from a certain Ryan who came home today. Because I think he's doing something with his car. I think he's getting inspected or some shit. And it was previously my birthday, so he gave me a couple things for my birthdays. So we're going to take a look at that. And then I guess I'm thinking Overwatch just because I want to play a multiplayer game. And I wanted to shoot people. Like, but I can't. So that's gonna, I don't know. I also love how on my Discord it says I'm playing Call of Duty, but I'm not. It's not open on my computer. My Steam is actually force closed entirely, so I don't know what's going on, man. There's a part of me that's just like, I should just uninstall it completely. Yeah, I got Modern Warfare 2. I was gifted it by Pib Extra, because he and Lucia play a lot. So I was like, I also played it with them on a free weekend and played it on PC, and it was fun. But I didn't want to spend money on it because not really my thing anymore, at least. Um, yeah, like look at this shit. Let me put my fucking website capture. So here, right here, you can see I'm not in Warzone 2. It's not at the bottom here at all. But in my task manager, there it is right there. Call of Duty HQ won't go away. That's fun. And then the best part is if you go over to Discord, which is right here, apparently playing Call of Duty. But I'm not. Not. So, don't know what's going on. After we go over everyone's stuff in the Discord, I think I'm going to turn the stream off, restart my computer, and then come back in just so that isn't bogging it down at all, because it definitely is right now at the moment. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to install it a little bit. I know that guy. Same. I hear him in the background a lot while I'm playing Overwatch. I think it's cross-platform, so that makes sense. I definitely will once I figure out how to make the game open, because it hasn't done that yet. I'm literally gonna uninstall it as we speak. Just completely. Maybe if I uninstall it right now, I won't have to restart the screen. That'd be kind of clutch. Come on, do the thing. It is a pretty big file, so it's probably going to take a second. I'm curious, though, because in theory, if I uninstall Call of Duty, the Call of Duty HQ shouldn't be running in the background of my computer. But it still is. God damn. I wish that, like, shit would make sense. Like, at least once. You know? Like, why? Why are you... Whatever. We're gonna restart stream after we go over what I got and then what you guys got. If you're new here, !Discord in the chat. Get you the link to join the Discord. It's a fun time. We talk about gaming news. We post what we pick up on a weekly basis. I almost said wheelie basis, which just sounds too extreme for us. And then also, yeah, we post when we're live and shit. So come hang out and join the community, I guess. It's a fun time. Thank you, Frankie, for doing the thing. So for me, I didn't get anything personally myself this week. I didn't buy anything, but I did get a gift, like I said, from Ryan, who's out of the living room. One of the things in the gift was this right here, this little baggy Lego set, like the little smaller sets. I've actually been wanting to buy a Lego set recently. The one I wanted to get was BD1, the droid from Jedi Fallen Order, but I decided to 3D print it instead, and I've already got technically both legs done printing it. I still have to like sand the fuck out of them and make sure the mechanisms work and shit. But this right here is a nice little, cute little X-Wing. Look at that, right there. Little X-Wing. That's the first little bit. I'll build that at some point when Ryan ends up getting a Gundam and we do a Gundam stream. Because I have that I still need to build that's right there. But the other thing that he got me is this dope-ass baseball jersey. It says fucking Spider-Man on it. And it's not just any Spider-Man. It is fucking Miles Morales. So, needless to say, I found what I'm wearing to go see Across the Spider-Verse in theaters. This beautiful baseball jersey. From Box Lunch, if anyone else wants to get one. But yeah, very much love these. I've already thanked him profusely. It's gonna be phenomenal. That's all I got this week. I didn't get anything special in the mail or anything. I got a lot of stuff to work on cosplay that I will be doing at Too Many Games. It is a dope jersey. I didn't expect it. It was funny because when I was like taking it out of the bag, I saw the black and I was like, okay, so Cool. It's just the main color I wear 90% of the time. And fucking then I see the red and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be like a Star Wars Darth Vader Sith thing or like a Darth Maul thing. That's where my mind went immediately. And then I see that it's Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, that's dope. And then I see the Miles Morales. I'm like, oh, it's better than dope. Awesome. Cool. Hell yeah. So I very much enjoyed getting that. But yeah, let's take a look real quick at what we got over on our Discord. We got a couple things this week. I'm gonna also try to run a singular game of like Overwatch just so that I can see if the stream will handle it, because my memory looks like it's dropped a bit. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. My computer is just having... I have 16 gigs of memory. It shouldn't be acting like this, but I digress. But CLD got the new Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie that's coming out soon with Michael Keaton in it. If you didn't know he's in it, sorry, spoiler alert. Here's the thing. I don't like Batman. I like the Bat family. I like all the Batman's rogues gallery because they're the interesting ones. Batman isn't as interesting to me, and that's fine. That being said, this isn't even my Batman. My Batman is Batman Forever Batman. Val Kilmer was better. Also Robin. That's mainly why. But he was saying, I think in the chat down below, that he's a big fan of this cloth cape on this guy, because with this figure series, DC Multiverse, I have a shit ton of them, and I fucking hate the goopy, abysmal, like, soft plastic that they use for the capes, because they're just in the way. And it feels like a fruit roll-up as well, like a thick fruit roll-up, and I fucking hate that. And it's also not posable. Like, if I at least had a fruit roll-up for a cape, I could, like, pose it a little bit, and it would keep its shape, you know? I digress. But this has a cloth cape, and I'm hoping that they continue with that in the future for some of the characters that I wish to get. Next up, Javaraf Anna posted this. I made this. Fun fact. I made this for her. I 3D printed it. It was a Christmas present that I gave to her literally at the beginning of this month. But I printed the parts for it. And it was one of those things where I printed this is a 4-piece of the head. Like, the head is broken straight down the middle and then across as well. And I fucking did not realize how big it was as I was printing it. But it was one of those things where it's like, you print out one piece and you're like, shit, that was a lot of fucking filament. I can't just, like, make this thing and not make the full thing now. I'm in too deep. So, you know, here we are. But it's from the Sandman. It's his helm. It doesn't fit the head, though. My favorite part about this was the eyes. I did a surgery, I guess you could say, on a strainer, like a $5 strainer from Walmart. I used my Gundam nippers and just, like, clipped around the shape that I drew with, like, white paint, and then I used hot glue to make sure that the spiky metal bits wouldn't stab in the eye if you were to be able to fit your head in there. And then the whole inside is insulated with a, what's it called, foam clay, so it's kind of like squishy. But yeah, it's fun. It was a fun. These all, like, move and articulate, so that's pretty fun. She also got some new comics from the Spider-Gwen series of Shadow Clones. Dope cover right there, because it's a Peach Momoko. I think this is Sandman Gwen. Yeah. They're doing that thing where, like, she's, like, mixed with some of the rogues galleries and shit. We'll be doing a photo shoot. What do you mean? What you talking about, Willis? Frankie posted this Mighty Morphin Black Ranger that he picked up. I don't know if you're here, Frankie, or if you saw the little thing that I put down here, but they are making a Zack version of the Black Ranger, and I believe it's on the new body mold as well, where there's no pins on the elbows, so it's better articulation. It is $35, but it does come with effect pieces to make it look like they're morphing and shit. I did mention doing that. Fuck. Well, I completely forgot, and I have plans tomorrow, so that doesn't line up with most things, because I think you leave Sunday. Shit. Oops. I don't know. Um, I don't know then. To be fair, I'm not necessarily done yet, the actual cosplay. I was trying to finish it up by the end of this week, but I couldn't because I got the glue situation fucked up. Sorry. Listen, at some point, the next time you come down or up, whatever direction is relevant. But yeah, it'll be fully done by next time. Just because I wanted to have the domino mask on underneath the helmet, you know, like so that you can do both helmeted and unhelmeted. But I can't do that because I forgot to tell that story. I bought nail glue because apparently you can use nail glue in place of spirit gum. Which is like for prosthetics and shit. And like people are all, it's like a very 50-50 thing online of like, it's gonna kill your skin. And then other people are like, it's great for prosthetics. I use it on movie sets. So like, you know, whatever. I got the nail glue part yesterday, even though I bought it in a bundle. And then the remover came today. So I was like, I put both bottles down on the counter and I went to do a little tester to see how it would react on my skin. So I put it on my forearm, the glue, let it dry for a second. And then I unscrew the remover, and the bottle's completely empty. And it's like this big of a bottle, so like it's very lightweight, so it doesn't feel like there's nothing in it compared to the other one that also is that small. And I just wouldn't even have thought that would be a possibility that they would send me an empty fucking bottle. So I'm like, you know, paint on the glue. Now let's unscrew the remover. Shit. And it's just nothing. But, yeah. Trying to do it tonight. I just said that I'm not done with it. And I can't do the nail thing. The nail glue. Also, I don't have the logo on the body armor yet. I gotta figure out a way to attach that. I don't know. Actually, I could probably use super glue. In theory, I wouldn't be opposed if it was later at night, but I'm gonna see how long I'm playing Overwatch for as well. Yeah. But speaking of Red Hood, these are the helmets that I've made so far via 3D printing. This was the first one. Very crappy. Like, this is like the file that you find on Thingiverse, like the first one that you find. And the way that like there's like a back half, it doesn't line up perfectly, and there's no way to like latch it together that looks nice, so kind of just shit. And I used some like weird shitty fabric to keep it together. This one, I actually bought the files from, I forget where. I think it's like Dark Knight Effects. I think it's Dark Knight Effects. But this one's fucking phenomenal. The actual file. I couldn't get the paint the way I wanted it to. It kind of got gooped up. So I then, to fix the paint that gooped up, instead of repainting layers, like fuck it, and I painted some silver in there to make it look like battle damage. Because I was like, you know what? I fucked up the paint job. Make it look like it was on purpose. So there's that. And then this one I just finished like the other day. From Injustice 2. Except for it's a little bit more dirty. Because I wanted it to look like he has like grease on his hands or something when he's handling it. Because obviously he rides a motorcycle most times. So, you know, you take your helmet off with your hands have grease on them. Brain. But yeah, this is probably the one I'm gonna end up wearing at Too Many Games, just 'cause I like it the most. This is a close second, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, now that's all I got right there. Yeah. If you'd like to be featured next week, go ahead and post your pickups and your disc, or just stuff that you have that's cool. That's another thing. Like, just because you didn't buy it this week doesn't mean you got a cool nerdy thing and going, you know? You gotta get a cool nerdy thing going. Let me open up Overwatch and see if my computer has a hissy fit. Jesus. 90% memory. Jesus. I'm gonna play a quick arcade game just so I can test, like stress test, and then after that I am going to what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna restart my computer if it can't handle it. So we'll see what happens. This is in no way going to be a I'm actually trying game, so please don't judge me.
Voice chat may be recorded to investigate and verify reports of disruptive behavior.
TPS throwing? Pretty much. Wow, this is a comp. Jesus Christ, I'm the only damage. Alright. Yeah, my computer memory is at 98% right now, and it's red.
Oh, can we do Ghost Widow?
To devastate.
Jesus.
PZL.
Why are you being shit? He'll been acting like dicks on Overwatch, apparently. Yeah. That's not surprising.
Mucking around and move.
You're no fun.
Bracing shield. Just what they need. I understand.
Did not hit that.
Push, little robot.
That was almost good. Title my biography, almost good. Almost shot his toesies.
Une mort magnifique. You didn't like me. Hostile here.
I don't feel like I'm losing friends. Oof.
No one can hide from my sight. Je suis faite pour ça. Do not provoke me. You can hide. Suppress this target. Let's take him to the wasteland. Suppress this target.
First death. What is goats? What does that mean? Oh, yeah, they were very much coming for your life last night. It was kind of like rude. It was a bad night of Overwatch last night.
The robot. Retrieve it. I am empowering you. Just what I needed. Distance is no obstacle to my accuracy.
What is the team comp goats? I don't know what that is. Almost.
Let's get moving. Force and Crusaders.
I don't know what it is. I just know it's a comp. Well, then how do you know? How do you know it's a team comp if you don't know what it is? That's my one death that's in this play of the game.
Stay with me, please. You're great.
Not me, though. I see how it is. Fine. Alright. Alright, I think I'm fine. I could probably play. I do kind of want to restart my computer, though. It's at 94% memory, and I do not trust shit. I think I'm going to do that. Alright. I'm going to restart my computer, start the stream back up, just so I can get this stupid fucking Call of Duty program to close, even though I don't even have it installed on my computer anymore. And then I'll be back. Just because that is some shit. Alright,